Hello everyone, welcome back to Sports Khabri. I'm Rahul and with me today is Tilak Gaurang Shah, the founder of Ace of Pubs and of course a huge Manchester United fan. The reason we're doing this podcast is because Tilak is hosting Ole Gunnar Solskjær when he does come to India in February. But before that, Tilak, can you tell us a bit about yourself and what you do and what is it about Manchester United that caught your eye?
Hi Rahul. Thanks for having me here. I'm so happy and excited for everything that's going to happen in the next 1 month, and just happy days. I run a company, a startup, a bootstrap startup called Ace of Pubs, and we're into the event space, primarily within the quizzing space and within the F&B space. But that doesn't restrict me from wanting to take on more projects outside of that space as far as it suits my personal passion projects. So yeah, and I've been supporting United for nearly as long as I can remember, maybe 2 decades now. I love following the team. I live in India. I live in Mumbai, but I love traveling. At least I try and travel at least 3 to 4 times a season to catch them in action. And it's been a decade now that I've been following them out in the UK, and it's exactly been a decade since we've gotten any success in the league. But yeah, it is what it is, and you support the team.
Yeah, we were sort of chatting before we started. You got the chance to watch Manchester United in action yesterday against Wigan.
Yeah. It was my first away league game, not the cup final at Wembley, which was my first one, which was horrific, but a good experience. But yeah, last night I was at the DW Stadium. I don't know. I think you're hearing me for the first time, but this is not how I sound. It's a bit hoarse at the moment because it was absolutely mental. -2 degrees at a stadium in the north of England, or sort of Midlands, or not exactly north, but unbelievable. 8:15 kickoff under the floodlights. 8,000 United fans occupying one entire stand at the DW Stadium. Not too far from Old Trafford, which is where I'm at right now at Hotel Football. Crazy experience. We won 2-0. I don't think we could have asked for more for playing a team like Wigan.
Yeah, I mean, just quickly, we'll move on from Manchester United. Penalty on Bruno Fernandes yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Every on the whole drive back over here, every radio, every presenter, every commentator, this is the only thing. Look, yeah, it was a smart player playing the right way. That is how the game is seen. There was no VAR last night as well.
Yeah,
There was contact. He made the most of it. If you supported another team and your player did that, you would have also backed the decision. As simple as that. And
yeah,
yeah, we got the goals win you games, and that's how it works.
yeah. I agree. I think any fan of any club would have taken the penalty on the day. So it's exactly yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so how did this quizzing thing sort of start for you, Tilak? Or was it during your college days, school days, and where did that passion sort of culminate?
While quizzing is awesome, and I run India's largest quizzing company, it's not so much about the quizzing as much as it is about engaging and entertaining audiences that desire to want to host events. And it's a very beautiful concept where the power of the microphone allows you to impact people in front of you because you're holding that microphone. So in a way, it's like responsibility, but something that you can enjoy if you're comfortable with it. So it was never only about quizzing, but it was about hosting, which got me into, and quizzing just became like an outlet, if I may. And then one step at a time, that's how it grew.
Okay. So how does this sort of connect to Ole Gunnar Solskjær coming to India? How did that happen? Where did it sort of begin?
Yeah, so there's no direct massive connection between Ace of Pubs and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming to India, except for me. And Ace of Pubs is a fairly known brand now. We conduct about 250 events every month across India. We're interacting with tens of thousands of people every month. So, as a brand, you don't want to be promoting it as Tilak is bringing Ole, or some other company which is not my company, because this is like a personal effort. So yeah, it's not so much about quizzing with Ole as much as it is about an event, an evening with Ole, which involves a little bit of quizzing, just to
Okay.
as a segment. But I got a chance to meet him in May in 23 last year, and I told him that, of course, you're loved all over, and you are Manchester United's most loved player there has ever been. First, mainly more as a player, and then also to many as manager, not to everyone. But you should check out India. India is a very powerful football loving country. Football means more than just a game to so many of us. People stay up till like 3 a.m. watching their team in the Champions League knockout match, or they spend lakhs of rupees, hundreds of thousands of rupees, to travel 5,000 miles away to watch their team play in the UK. The kind of passion is immense, and that you should come check it out yourself. And the next thing I knew was he said, "Yeah, okay, this guy's my manager. You can take this forward from here." And yeah, we're bringing him down in February now.
Yeah, and there are loads of Manchester United fans in India, and also read a bit about the auction that you guys are doing. What's that about? What sort of goodies are you giving away to fans?
So the auction is like something that the fans can own, which they can call their own, which they can take home, signed by people, not only Ole, but also people who have played with Ole. We often don't get the chance to genuinely interact with footballing icons who come down to India.
Yeah.
While out here, not only are you spending an entire evening with them, but you are also getting this opportunity to take a piece back with you. So we have stuff signed by Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, Peter Schmeichel, Nemanja Vidic, Patrice Evra. We're trying to get a couple of things from Eric Cantona as well. So it's stuff that I've collected over the years. It's stuff that we're managing to get from Ole's support team from here in the UK. I'm here for that as well. In fact, I'm seated right in front of this amazing Guy Neville signed jersey as well. But that's not mine. That's at the hotel football where I'm put up currently. So yeah, people. It's going to start at 15,000 rupees, which is for something which is very rare, very exclusive. Um, Not only jerseys, we're going to get canvases as well. So hand painted, unique, rare, original canvases. We're going to get boots signed by the likes of Wayne Rooney, which will be given out as well. So yeah.
You just mentioned a few Manchester United legends right now, so I think it's the perfect time to ask you who is your favorite Manchester United player of all time.
Oh, that's a tough question because honestly, it's tough to just pick one. But if I really enjoyed watching somebody, it would definitely be Wayne Rooney. The
Right.
kind of passion he wore on his sleeve, he wore his heart on his sleeve. The never say die attitude, never give up. You play for your team, and no matter what. I'm sure, like this is one iconic clip which keeps going, doing the rounds on social media when United was playing Hull City and the referee dropped the ball. It is, one of those moments, and this guy just goes at it, two tackles back to back, and then gets booked again after committing the first foul. Like it's not so much about. Of course, he himself is very talented, but it's about giving your 100% to the team when you're called upon. Something that we would love to see more of in today's time with Manchester United players. But yeah, Wayne Rooney. Sorry, long answer to your short question. Wayne
No, no,
Rooney.
no, no. Absolutely. I mean, club legend, of course, scored
Yeah.
loads and loads of goals at Old Trafford. So fair enough. But yeah, Tilak, I mean, the other sort of challenges associated with bringing Ole to India, are there other challenges that you sort of faced, or was it very smooth sailing? You got to talk to his support team and then you got things going.
Oh well, honest, an event like this has never happened in India before. This is the first time. So far, like if a David Beckham came down last month or a couple of months ago, he was spotted in Ahmedabad for some UNICEF ambassadorial activities, and then he was spotted at Wankhede Stadium for the semi-final when India was playing, and then he was spotted at a few celebrities' houses before he flew off the next day. Fans didn't leave alone get a chance to see him, leave alone get a chance to interact with him. They barely knew he was in town. Who's an absolute icon, not only for Man United but for football fans. And then on the other hand, we had Ronaldinho coming into Kolkata to inaugurate a beautiful Durga Puja Pandal. Airport security pushing and shoving, people going crazy to get a selfie. Again, there was no real chance to actually interact with him, speak with him, hear him, ask him,
Mm.
talk to him. So this is the first time where the class C events which people don't have access to, and the massy event that too many people have access to. This is somewhere in the middle, and that comes with challenges being the first time because the tickets will be a little more premium than what one would expect. He's not coming down in the capacity of an ambassador to Man United, for example. He's not coming down with a league or a sponsor. He's coming down in his individual capacity for the weekend. And so, yeah, there have been challenges, but yeah, I can't complain. We've gotten some incredible partners on board who have made this journey a lot more enjoyable. And yeah, 1 month to go. Let's see how that goes.
Can you tell us a bit about the partners and sort of people who've supported the event as well?
Of course, yeah. Like we have our hospitality partners, ITC Hotels. They're India's leading luxury hotel chain. We've gotten their best properties in the best cities at the best time. ITC Gardenia is like located in the heart of Bangalore. Massive property, city center. ITC Grand Central is in South Bombay, central Bombay. Very heritage, very premium. And then ITC Moria is iconic. Located in diplomatic enclave, which is the creme de la creme of the city. So all three properties, incredible support by ITC to come on board. We have our lifestyle partners as American Express. Being an American Express card member myself, the kind of events they do abroad has always been super aspirational. And to now be able to do one of those events myself and then to partner with American Express has been like incredibly thrilling. We have Johnny Walker India coming on board as our celebration partners. The ticket members, ticket holders above the legal drinking age can expect the best of liquids being served to them, courtesy of Diageo. Truefoot and Hill is our grooming partner. Truefoot and Hill members can expect to get some incredible preferential pricing on tickets, like with American Express card members, like with Club ITC members. Uh, I can't begin to thank Zomato Live and the team at Zomato. They are our exclusive ticketing partners, and they're also our curation partners. So they are putting in immense effort to, get the production in place and to get the marketing efforts in place. The artists that are going to be performing during the event, all of that. So yeah, it's been crazy. The 12th Man Brewing is another passion project of mine. It's a craft beer brand based out of Maharashtra. I founded it last year in October, and they will be serving. It's a sports themed beer, and we'll be serving at the Mumbai venue, while Simba will be serving their beers in Delhi and Bangalore. So yeah, our
Okay.
partners have been immense, of course.
Where did you sort of find the balance for the event in terms of the number of people coming in? Or was there ever a thought to sort of open it up to a larger crowd? But again, you just spoke about the challenges of it not being too massy and, of course, not being too private. So, I mean, did it ever sort of, did that thought creep in your mind to open it up a little more, or was it you found the right balance right away?
So the balance came more naturally in terms of the venue, because we have
Okay.
closed on such an incredibly luxurious property. Uh, so the only space or the bandwidth that we was in, say, the kind of nature of seating at best that we could have adjusted to incorporate more people. But yeah, there's no particular reason why we will stick to this particular number. The idea is to get as many people to buy tickets who would want to attend an event of this nature: a black tie, fine dine, gala dinner, open bar, meet and greet, photo opportunity, hear Ole live in an unscripted, unfiltered interview talking about his time as a player and then a manager. And then talking about the current, status of Manchester United being the world's largest global club in club football. It comes with so many challenges which we don't hear about because of the press and media always around. But this is
Yeah.
like no press, no media, only Ole, only fans. So yeah, there's no. It was more on the basis of the venue capacity, and then broken down into understanding how we can go about it.
Okay. Well, on Ole, your favorite moments that you remember of him as a player, as a manager?
As a manager, I remember, I think he was announced as our caretaker manager around the 19th of December 2018. And like with when Ronaldo came back, I didn't get to see Ole in action as a player. I'd never been to the UK at that time. So when I got when this was announced, I'm like, okay, you're going to see him at the touchline, and Ole's at the wheel. So my favorite memory definitely is me flying out the next day to catch United play Bournemouth on Boxing Day in 2018, and I Back then I'd never seen a bouncing Old Trafford the same way. We won 4-1 that evening. It was a night kickoff or a late kickoff, Boxing Day. Incredible. And literally 90 minutes of just Ole chants. That's got to be my favorite moment for sure. And as a player, goes without saying what he did in '99. There can, like, back then as well, it was announced. It was the commentary said it, and even then, even now, you cannot win the Champions League in a more emphatic manner. It's just not possible.
Yeah. I know we've spoken about sort of your good memories of Ole and Manchester United. Let's just quickly talk about this season. What's happening with Manchester United? Is it, do you put it down to something in particular, or is it the players aren't giving enough? What are you putting it down to?
I mean, it's a whole, can of worms, but it definitely started a long time back. It's not like we're in this problem today. And we're talking of the club's recruitments to the training to the academy, which is probably the academy is still our shining, a knight in shining armor as of now. But yeah, I do personally do find the ownership at uh, responsible for this situation, considering what the situation around their investments and their approach to running the club, a club like Manchester United, which is the most loved, most followed club globally. This season, like with the last 9 seasons, has unfortunately not been much different. We've not been able to recover. But yeah, you've got to give the manager time. You've got to give the players more to work for. And so, as fans, all you can do is cheer your team even louder and cheer your team even stronger.
So are you was somebody who does back Eric Ten Hag and for the long term?
Oh, 100%. I mean,
Okay.
when David Moyes was signed, I had like "In Moyes We Trust" a t-shirt. And then Jose Mourinho, Louis Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, uh, Ole, of course. I love him to bits. Ralph Ranieri. Yeah, your job as a fan is to back your team, is to back your manager. Sure, if they're not the best, you have the right to raise your concerns and share your opinions. But yeah, I don't get it when people say that, oh, I've stopped watching United. It's a personal thing. I'm nobody to tell you what you should do and what you should not. But then that's what it is, right? You support your club, you support the people in your life, your family. You support your club is your family. Living
Yeah.
so far away in India, people often wonder how you can feel so strongly for a global club. But that's just the way it works, because you get to create so many relationships in terms of memories, in terms of friends, in terms of experiences, and that club has given that to you. So how can you take that away just because at that time they're down? You just got to stick to it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Tilak, again, any particular plans for the future events like this that you guys are actively working on, or you're just going to take it so as things come in the future?
Yeah, I mean, look, this event going off well is super important because I know a lot of people globally are following it closely. They want to, everybody has always heard of India. They've probably been to India, but in a very limited capacity. Like when Wayne Rooney came down for the World Cup for the presentation before and after, and he was in this studios in Mumbai. But yeah, no, everybody is looking at it very closely, and all of a sudden, I find myself as this custodian or this flag bearer to be able to do more of these kind of experiences for fans and for celebrities who want to come to India as well. So we do have interest. We do have confirmed interest from a lot of people. Of course, like it's too soon to say anything, but we have
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney, we have Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, Eric Cantona, um, Patrice Evra, a lot of people who are looking at it closely. And the club is so close to my heart that I will go out of my way to make it happen. And then it does not need to be restricted to Manchester United players. We're looking at Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp. Yeah, maybe even tennis superstars with time. F1. Let's see. Yeah, never
Yeah,
say
yeah,
never.
I'm an Arsenal fan, so it was nice to hear those last couple of names from your mouth. But yeah, thanks so much, Tilak, for your time, and this has been lovely. We wish you all the best for the event. I hope it's a huge, huge success, and we see a lot more European stars come to India and meet with fans and give some Indian fans probably the time of their lives, because this is all a lot of fans are hoping for and wishing for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a once in a lifetime event. I may be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjær is going to come to India again in the near future, if not the near and distant future. So
Yeah.
it's a once in a lifetime event, and I look forward to meeting with all these passionate fans who are purchasing tickets and are tweeting every day and are so excited for it. But yeah, on a leaving note for all those Manchester United fans who are out there, maybe I'll like this is where I am right now. This is coincidentally today is where we had the podcast lined up, but since Wigan is not too far from here, I decided to stay at Hotel Football at the mecca of the theater of dreams of football. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Again, thanks a lot, Tilak, and wish you best of luck. Thanks.
awesome. Thanks, Rahul. Take care. Bye bye. See you.